Thank you so much. Thank you, Capybara.
Success story and history of Apple Inc., the most innovative company in the world. Apple Inc. is considered by many experts to be the most innovative company in the world, as well as the most profitable in the business world to date. It is able to make goods with low production costs and sell its products with high profit margins. Not to mention the simple, elegant, and eye-catching design in its product line. But before looking further into why Apple can be like that, let's first look at the success story and history of Apple Inc., which is full of revolutionary innovations. History of Apple Inc. Wikipedia writes that Apple Inc. is headquartered in Cupertino, California. It was founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in April 1976 to develop and sell the Apple II personal computer designed by Steve Wozniak. The company was originally founded in January 1977 under the name Apple Computer Inc. However, in January 2007, Jobs changed the company's name from Apple Computer Inc. to Apple Inc. as a reflection of the company's shift in focus from computer manufacturing to consumer electronics. In August 2011, Jobs stepped down as CEO due to health issues. He was replaced by Tim Cook, who previously held the position of COO, Chief Operating Officer, at Apple. 2 months after stepping down, Jobs died. Apple has produced hardware that has revolutionized a number of existing products in the market and even created new product categories. Its classy products range from the iPhone smartphone, iPad tablet computer, Mac personal computer, iPod portable media player, Apple Watch smartwatch, Apple TV digital media player to HomePod smart speaker. The company also produces the macOS and iOS operating system software, the iTunes media player, the Safari web browser, and the iLife and iWork creativity and productivity suites. It also produces a range of professional applications, including Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and Xcode. It also offers online services, such as the iTunes Store, the iOS App Store and Mac App Store, Apple Music, and iCloud. How Apple innovates isn't through empathy. While many companies have been shown to thrive on empathy, Apple is an interesting exception. Empathy does not seem to be a driver of innovation at Apple Inc., unlike companies like IBM, Mercedes-Benz, Avedis Zildjian, Harley-Davidson, and others. Apple founder Steve Jobs was a jerk, never did charity, much different from Bill Gates, oppressed his employees, and did not acknowledge his own child. He left Apple for a while, but returned in 1997 when Apple was led by CEO Gil Amelio. And Steve Jobs then succeeded in making Apple, which was really almost bankrupt at that time, able to rise again. The most important breakthrough step he took at that time was to reduce Apple products to just 4. This strategy had a significant impact because Apple engineers could focus more on developing Apple products. As a result, in the first decade of the 21st century, the biggest innovations in the business world were born by Apple. Products that never existed before, such as the iPod, iTunes, Apple Store, iPhone, and iPad, sold up to $100 billion. Even in 2016, Apple, which only controlled 14.5% of the smartphone market, was able to achieve 79% of the total profit of all smartphone sales worldwide. Compare that to Samsung, which controlled 20.8% of the world market share, but only obtained 14.6% of the total profit, too. However, behind the extraordinary success of Apple, according to Dr. Indrawa Nugroho, there is actually a big role of leaders and employees at the middle level, middle management, which is often forgotten because it is covered by the founder's magic. One of the leaders in middle management is named Jonathan Joni Ive, who leads the design department at Apple. His role in saving Apple from bankruptcy is very significant. He is the brain behind the design of the iMac, 1998, iBook, 1999, iPod, 2001, iPhone, 2007, MacBook Air, 2008, iPad, 2010, iOS 7, 2013, Apple Watch, 2014. All of them are products that have been incredibly successful. It can be said that Apple was saved from collapse because of the central role of Jony Ive and his team. Steve Jobs and Jony Ive successfully rebuilt Apple with a design-led culture. Jony Ive's design department became the most powerful department at Apple, of course, after Steve Jobs himself. The evolution of Apple has also attracted the attention of Scott Galloway, a professor at the Stern School of Business at New York University, USA. He argues that Apple is actually a luxury brand. He said that many writers and observers have overlooked this. In fact, Apple has evolved from a technology company in its early days to a luxury brand in recent times. The proof, Scott said, is that if you go to Manhattan, you will find Apple iOS. But if you go to New Jersey or the Bronx, there will be Android there. In Los Angeles, if you live in Malibu, Beverly Hills, or the Palisades, then you are an iPhone owner. But conversely, South Central, Oxnard, or the Inland Empire are where the Android owners are.